And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Philadelphia shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Omer Ashik, Conley out there with Oladipo. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Ariza in the three spot.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Stauskas kicks to Rubio. 6 to shoot. Noel sets a screen for Saric. Here's Rubio. And too long on the shot. Grizzlies shoot the ball at 42%. Rubio against Conley. Kicks it out to Ariza. And it's Conley penetrating. Good.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
The 76ers leading by 22. Rubio the pass to Stauskas. And Saric kicks to Rubio. Passes it to Brown. He dishes it to Noel. With his first shot attempt. And that one hits back iron. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Here's Ariza. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
It's been a nice game for Ariza. He has 11 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
There's Brown with the three. Ashik pulls it in. Ashik's got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley against Rubio. Oladipo dishes to Gasol. Tries from 16. It's rebounded by Stauskas. The 76ers leading by 19. Rubio with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Here's Noel. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Ariza. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 14 points for Trevor Ariza.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And the 76ers call time here.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Okafor's checked in. LeBron comes in for Brown. Hunter's checked in for Nick Stauskas. And it's Clarkson in for Ricky Rubio. And that one's good. Hunter.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Robinson passes to Oladipo. Gasol a screen. And Oladipo kicks to Gasol. Gasol can't get that one to fall. The 76ers leading by 18. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Okafor. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Clarkson dishes to LeBron. Noel, a screen on Ariza. Noel passes to Clarkson. Pulls it from 20. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. It's Oladipo on the wing. Kicks it out to Ariza. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Pass to Asha. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Philadelphia started to create a little bit of an identity last season. After all their transactions, Clark, and shifting around, they settled down and came together.
Yeah, and I tell you, it looks like the identity will be the Sixers being a defensive team going forward. Offense has its fits and starts, but defensively they found some traction.
As you said, the 76ers will be a team built on defense going forward. At least that's what it seems like to me. They have very active hands and can bother a lot of shots. They also force a ton of turnovers as well.
The drive by LeBron. That drops. 24 points for Jahlil Okafor.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
Kicks it out to Ariza. Here's Oladipo. And again, Memphis no good.
And, you know, guys, the Sixers did force a lot of turnovers, but they also gave the ball away the most in the NBA, so kind of negated the turnovers they forced. They can be as defensive as they want, but they've got to get better at taking care of the ball if they're going to improve.
Now, here is Robinson.
Well, you know, one season in the books with the NBA's new replay center, and so far, so good. I mean, the replays are averaging about 45 seconds apiece, and getting the officials the angles they need quickly to make the right call. Whoa, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And with the new replay center, the league also going for more transparency. People expect it now, Clark, and they're officiating.
Yeah, and I don't mind that. Evaluating the most scrutinized calls and non-calls of the games in those last 2 minutes, that's a positive. Things are continuing to change, I think, for the better in that regard.
Gasol a screen. Ariza outside. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 23. The dish to Okafor. Over to the wing. Clarkson kicks to Okafor. And the rebound goes to Nate Robinson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Outside Conley. They set the screen. The Grizzlies with another miss.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Clarkson with the ball. Conley picks him up. Now the pass to Hunter. He kicks to Embiid. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Navarro, the pass to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Big Smooth. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Clarkson kicks to LeBron. Baseline J on the way. Again, Philadelphia.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Now Conley. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And one thing that I know a lot of fans are worried about it is NBA jerseys with ads on them. It's something the NBA has explored more in-depth recently and would be another stream of revenue for the league.
There's a screen by Noel. Here's Saric. Hits the front of the rim and out. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. There's a screen. And here's Conley outside. And yes, sir, that one drops. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter. And with the ads on the jerseys, it isn't something that would sit well with the fans probably, but around the globe, almost every other league in the world has ads on their jerseys.
You know, the NBA has shown that they're willing to try new things with jerseys, much like they've looked at other issues. It started with the sleeve jerseys, and advertisements is just another area they're exploring.
Passes to Big Smooth. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And that's now 9 points for Big Smooth.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Dishes it to Covington. Saric passes to Covington. His 3-pointers off the mark. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And looking at the arc of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year, so this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series against the Grizzlies.
And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display for LeBron James. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Rubio against Conley. Brown kicks to Noel. They set the pick. Covington dishes to Saric. No good. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Conley with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Conley against Rubio. 5 on the clock. Nobody near Barnes. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Saric with it. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in.